Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, here to bring you the stories shaping the financial world and guiding your journey to smarter business decisions. Let's dive into the top headlines. Jamaica's economy grew by an estimated 0.8% in the January to March 2025 quarter compared to the same quarter in 2024. That's according to the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PBCJ. During a quarterly briefing on May 21 in Kingston, PBCJ Director General Dr. Wayne Henry explained that the growth for the review period was primarily driven by sustained growth in certain industries following the negative impacts of Hurricane Beryl in 2024, as well as rising external demand.
The performance for the January to March 2025 quarter largely reflected the impact of 1. Continued growth momentum in some industries following the adverse effects of the hydrological events of 2024. 2. Increased external demand, which was facilitated by continued growth in the economies of Jamaica's main trading partners. And 3. Increased employment and higher levels of consumer confidence, which drove domestic demand.
Dr. Henry also highlighted that the rise in employment and increased consumer confidence, which boosted domestic demand, were additional factors contributing to the growth. For the review period, the goods-producing industry grew by an estimated 1%. Other industries reported positive results as well.
Developments in the goods-producing industry. The goods-producing industry grew by an estimated 1% compared with the corresponding quarter of 2024. This outturn was driven by growth in all 4 industries, namely agriculture, mining, and manufacturing. Agriculture. Output of the agriculture, forestry, and fishing industry was estimated to have remained relatively flat, with a 0.1% increase in real value added. The industry's performance reflected continued recovery, facilitated by favorable weather conditions and targeted assistance provided to farmers.
Palace Resorts Jamaica and the Turks and Caicos Islands will be building another Moon Palace Resort in Montego Bay, which will employ 2,400 workers later this year. Vice President of Palace Resorts Jamaica and the Turks and Caicos Islands, as well as First Vice President of the Jamaica Employees Federation, Clifton Reeder, made these remarks at the 41st JEF Business and Workplace Convention at the Jamaica Conference Center on Thursday. He stressed that the Federation will play a significant role in the identification and development of the leaders of this hotel. VM Investments has reported a significant surge in profits for the 2024 financial year, with net profit attributable to shareholders rising to $555.72 million, or 37 cents per share. This is a 179% increase from the $198.84 million, or 13 cents per share in 2023. The company's robust performance was driven in part by a sharp 216% growth in net interest income, which jumped from $47.82 million in 2023 to $151.4 million in 2024. Res Burchison, head of VM Investments, said the company focused on disciplined growth and operational efficiency as it positions itself for continued success in 2025 and beyond. Now, for our credit report tip of the day, positioning yourself to access money when you need it, to grow when opportunities show up, and to move when others stuck is why your credit score matters. A higher score gives you options, and in any economy, options create cash. When you treat your credit like an asset, It starts opening doors to the kind of financial freedom that budgeting alone can't buy. Here are some ideas for using your credit. You can rent out property or space with lender-funded upgrades. You can access retail financing for inventory or business tools. And you can say yes to opportunities instead of waiting on payday. Your credit score is more than a number, it's a wealth-building gateway. And that wraps up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, reminding you that every financial decision is a step toward your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, and keep striving for success. See you soon.